Redditors with toddlers, what's the most recent illogical breakdown they've had? Inconsolably screaming, I want nothing. And you shall receive it. In abundance. The cat cheated in a game they were playing. This one is great. What game were they playing? Can the cat usually be trusted? Probably Mousetrap. Wasn't exactly a full-blown tantrum but still nonsensical. 3-year-old, why do doctors have eyes? Me, eyes? Or ice? Thinking maybe it was going to make sense, silly me, 3 eyes? Like him the idiot me, because they are human beings? 3, no. Why do they have eyes? Me, so they can see. 3, no. Why? Like, what answer do you want, man? The question doesn't even make sense. I don't even want to admit how long this went on. I blew up a glove to make a balloon and drew a turkey face on it. 2 yo, screaming hysterically, make it not a balloon. Me pokes hole to let air out. 2 yo, no, the turkey is dead. No. Rage screams for 40 minutes. Edit, thanks for my first gold. She clearly wanted you to turn the glove into a real turkey. Obviously, damn, how could I miss that? I dropped the ball there. Really, this kid would shit his pants if he ever met a real turkey. Well, he would shit his pants no matter what because he's 2, but he would absolutely hate to meet a turkey. Yesterday, our youngest son, 1.5 years old, had a meltdown because I wouldn't let him pour his apple juice on the cat. I saw him start to, grabbed his cup, he just looked at me with a mixture of anger and sadness and cried bath for about 10 minutes. Our cat is amazing with children, but even she wouldn't appreciate an apple juice bath. Thank you for the silver. I'm glad my toddler's attempt at unintentional animal abuse pleased everyone, lol. We didn't have the hamburger bun color in our 120 colored pencil set. Seems like a serious oversight on the part of the colored pencil makers. Yeah, who the hell forgets the burger bun pencil? My 2-year-old son heard my wife crumble up a receipt in the car tonight and for the next hour lost his mind that we had a cookie we were holding out on him. No amount of explaining could fix the situation. This is hilarious. He must think you guys are the worst cookie hoarders. She just started crying and said I broke her heart. After a few times of asking and calming her down, she told me it was because I ruined her birthday. Her birthday had been like 8 months before. I tried asking her how I ruined her birthday, but those were the only 2 sentences she would say. I teach English as a second language to mostly very young children. Their parents are usually present while we work. I asked one of my 5-year-olds when her birthday was. She said, and I quote, December. And I'm not happy. Apparently her cake was too small. I think she might have had cupcakes instead of a regular cake. Judging by how hard her dad started laughing as soon as she said it, they'd been hearing about it regularly for the past month and a half. I feel like most children are very petty. They're easily jealous. My daughter dropped a pretzel and the dog ate it. She started bawling and threw her entire cup of pretzels on the floor. Spoiler alert, the dog ate those too. Because she wanted a twin sister, she has a twin sister. That's good she has one because damn if she didn't, good luck making one. My girlfriend at the time texted me when she was looking after her 3-year-old brother. Josh is crying because he doesn't want an ice cream. He already finished eating it. This was 15 minutes ago. We all know this regret. They wanted another chicken nugget, so I gave them another chicken nugget. Breakdown. Pizza's here. Yay, pizza's pizza beats, puts slice of pizza in front of him, cries. Well, you broke his pizza. My 2-year-old screamed bloody murder every time she finished the water I poured into her cup. She literally got mad because she drank all her water. This afternoon my 18-month-old insisted on drinking water from an open cup while lying on her back. I tried to explain that it would spill, but then gave up so she could learn for herself. Cue meltdown when she got covered in water. The trees are taller than our house. With toddlers, you quickly learn how to say non-acknowledgements like oh, yeah, and wow, that's interesting, because a good chunk of what they say is nonsensical. Earlier today, I was driving to the store and from his car seat in the back, my toddler yelled at me, I want the biv. He then proceeded to melt down about the biv. I attempted to figure out what in the world he was talking about, but had no luck. What is a biv? I don't know what you are talking about. Can you point at it? What is a biv? He paused for a moment, then admitted reluctantly, I forgot the word. I still don't know what he was talking about. Her sister put pretend cream on her with a pretend spoon. Crying because she didn't get to go to her parents' wedding, 7 years before she was born. My little kraken just slept. After a raging tantrum because I did not let him chew on the connected cables. I'm just trying to keep you alive, buddy, I swear. Well, how is he supposed to learn if you don't let him electrocute himself a couple of times? That my mom was not my mom but her grandma. Spent a year where my youngest would get mad when we explained how any family members were related in a way different than how they were related to her, as if she was born and everyone else sprung into existence to serve as her relatives. She would get mad because she thought we were making it all up to trick her. When I was 4 or so, I remember thinking that my mom must have found my grandmother by driving around and looking for an old woman to be my grandmother. I don't think that I ever said this aloud, but she just seemed like some random old woman to me, so that's the only thing that made sense. She held auditions. He loved being tickled, so I was tickling him one day. He let out a huge fart and suddenly started crying and screaming. I ask him why he's screaming and he replies with, I was saving that for later. How and why would you save a fart? Edit, thanks for the silver and gold. Elevators. My kid thinks people get on them to die. I have shown her that it's okay, even ridden one up and down with her, while she screamed the entire time. I just don't get it. She yells at people not to get on the elevator. Screeches and is terrified if someone she loves gets on one. Probably because she's seen people go in, then the door closes, the door opens, and they're gone. Poof. The box that disappears people. Her paintbrush wasn't green. Mind you, there was a green paintbrush available within reach, but the fact that the one in her hand wasn't green was a problem, and I can't make this one green for you was unacceptable. She did eventually relent and decide it was okay to just pretend the red one was green. My 3-year-old had a morning toothbrush and an evening toothbrush for 4 months, they were different colors. Then she forgot which color was for which time of day and now no longer cares, so we lost one of them. When she cared, even seeing the wrong toothbrush was the start of a 10-minute temper tantrum. My wife is 4 months older than I am. My 4-year-old daughter got upset with me because she wanted me to be older than my wife. For some stages of development, bigger or older. If you are bigger than your wife, she expects you to be older. Yeah, my 3-year-old had done some mental extrapolation and reckons that by the time he's 100 he'll be able to touch the sky. My favorite was a kid I worked with in the library who told me ages over 10 went 10, 21, 36, 89, 100, then you turn into a snail. I'd make a good snail. For some reason when I was a kid I thought people eventually grew up into tornadoes. I was a ducking idiot. My mom used to offer food to my brother. He'd clearly say no. My mom would then ask, are you sure you don't want this? Because I'm going to eat if you don't want it. This piece of food, right here. No. Eats it. 45-minute tantrum with hyperventilating crying. Both of my kids will feed food to the dog then get upset he won't give it back, it's gone. Mine does this. All with a shocked I can't believe he just ate the food I put in his face look. She pointed to the fridge and said milk. Filled her cup with milk and handed it to her. She took one sip, threw it on the ground, and screeched juice. Left her to writhe and cry on the floor. I babysat a kid who, for the first couple of months that I babysat her, called all beverages Wawa, water, and all songs shark, as in baby shark. This led to many conversations that all followed the same structure. Kid, a shark. Me, you want to listen to baby shark? Kid, yes. Me, puts on baby shark. Kid, no. A shark. Me, you want the monkey banana song? Kid, yes. Me, puts on monkey banana song. Kid, no. A shark. Me, you want to listen to the duck song? Kid, yes. And so on and so forth into eternity. Eventually I'd get it right, but yeesh.